So, Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone's CODMAS event comes to a close here in just a little over 3 days as of publishing this video. But do you have all the rewards? Chances are you probably don't, because there's a few advertised CODMAS and Santa Slayground event challenges and rewards, but there's also a handful of secret rewards that you want to make sure you have the ability to get if you care about these limited time items or just free stuff in general before the event ends. Today we're running down the known secret goodies that you should be on the lookout for before time runs out. So as we go along, drop a like if you find it at all insightful, you enjoy the video, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So first and foremost, naturally you have those Santa Slayground event challenges that grant rewards that we see on the event tab for those that haven't completed those. You can get things like the Underbreaker weapon sticker, double weapon XP token, tier skip, mistletoe weapon charm, deadly knit calling card, Lil Krampus emblem, and the Santa's right hand execution. Getting all of those grants you the ugliest sweater weapon blueprint for the DG58 LSW. This is just a sort of reminder, again, the time to get this is indeed running down, so make sure you end up getting them again if you at all care about these. Personally, I kind of think that some of these are rather forgettable rewards. I would have loved to see an animated camo as that mastery reward. Given that we've seen so much emphasis on camo rewards in just like weekly events here at this, I think it would have been really cool to see like a wintry camo perhaps. The thing that I think of immediately is that frozen Barrett 50 cal in Cold War, that blueprint. We got one of those in a holiday gift pack, but it would have been really cool, I think, as an animated camo, an icicle style camo that you could use for every weapon across the board, but alas, we didn't get that. But anyways, there's also a few hidden things like calling cards, weapon charms, loading screens, and more, so let's talk about those. First, as a disclaimer before we get into those, because they're hidden challenges, we don't quite have a direct way, and some of these have seen multiple explanations that people haven't quite nailed down just yet. And it also doesn't help that when you complete any sort of these hidden challenges, well, the icon for completing them pops up, but no reward or challenge explanation pops up like you'd normally see with the in-game challenge notification. And even if you go to the notifications tab in the menu, it just says challenge no name completed with it. So it's bugged even with just a few days left here through almost 2 weeks of it. There hasn't been a fix for it. So again, we have some known and unknown challenges. So starting with the known challenges, we have a handful of calling cards that are available for unlock. Firstly, the Sergeant Pain Deer calling card. This tasked with getting a kill on a Hellhound during the Sleigh Ride Resurgence event that happens here at this. Those will spawn multiple different reindeer, or rather Hellhounds, around the map. If you kill them, they actually are a good way to get some loot later games, some high level things like self-revives. I think I've gotten a redeployment flare out of those as well, alongside ammo and other just cash and things like that. They are pretty tanky though, so they may require some team shots here and focus fire on them to take it out, but if you kill one of those at any point during the event, it will grant you that calling card. Next, the He Hunts You calling card is available by interacting with Krampus's arm on the riverside west of Old Town in Sector E4. Now, one thing that maybe I'm wrong about this, but having tested it a couple of times, it seems to be only available in Battle Royale, that interactable feature in the map itself. Plunder seems to be unavailable, but it's one of those things that you can just jump in to a solos match, go directly there, and then back out if you don't care to play Battle Royale, but you want that calling card or secret reward here with this. All you have to do is just go in, interact with it, and back out. But that's all you have to do. Thankfully, Krampus doesn't follow you around this year as he did in Caldera and Vanguard's year of support. Next, the Glare calling card is apparently to secure a Christmas tree or trees to tier 3 X amount of times. Now, this is one that I truly could not give any insight here as to how many this is, because that's one of my squad's main objectives here dropping into the game. Getting that early loot, getting those early fights, padding out your kill stats because maybe you get a good drop and you can take out a couple of enemies before they even know what happens to them. But while you're staying on that, getting them to tier 1, 2, and 3, of course, gives you increasing denominations and rarity of chests that you have the availability for. So this could be one that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I've lost count of how many I've done in the process to get that. So just jump into games in Sleigh Ride Resurgence, go for those if you haven't done so already, and you should get them in time. The Dekya calling card apparently is earned from playing 10 games of Sleigh Ride Resurgence. So simply put, just jump in, play. You could die immediately, but so long as you play, you end up getting that calling card. The Hunt calling card is apparently for killing zombie Santa in a black site and on the train in a single game. Now, disclaimer, I have heard of reports of this either not tracking or maybe not being the exact challenge here at this. There were people that said that's how they got it. There were people that said they did that and did not get it, but that's the proposed way that this is apparently unlocked in the CODMAS event. And then the greetings calling card is apparently to open supply crates under a Christmas tree. But it's weird because I don't have this one, so I'm not 100% sure if that is the challenge itself, if it's bugged, whatever. But again, as we talked about, one of my team's main strats is to go for those Christmas trees. So I've opened a ton of chests, but still don't have it personally, but I've heard other people saying that's how they've gotten it, so just take that into consideration. Beyond that, the weapon charm of Snow Day is apparently to kill one operator with snowballs. This can be an infected, in Snow Fight, in Battle Royale, or Plunder it seems, as well as maybe even zombies, because I think I got that very early on, and I did the initial Santa Sleigh Ground challenges that are like public. I did all of those in zombies and still had it apparently, so that could be something to consider as well for that, but all you have to do is get a kill with or finish somebody off with a snowball. Then you get that weapon charm. The emblem of the Humbug Killer apparently is to kill Zombie Santa in a black site, and the decal of Naughty is apparently to kill Zombie Santa on the train. So you have those sort of, again, individualized challenges, but if you do both of those in a single game, apparently you get the Hunt calling card. Now, there are also some unknown challenges where there's been some things proposed, but again, they're more widely disputed or they're not tracking as properly to guarantee that that's how you get it. But the From the Shadows calling card, from what I've heard, is that it's about killing zombies in Sleigh Ride Resurgence, which can be done on the black site or on the train. Apparently, this needs anywhere from 30 to 50 zombies to complete, so take that into consideration. And the Grenades and Bows calling card is actually universally, it seems like this one stumps everyone. I don't think that I've seen a single theory or explanation for this just yet. So whereas some people have said multiple things unlocks one, well, nothing has been proposed just yet for the Grenades and Bows calling card, unfortunately. Then the loading screen of the Dream Ripper. I've heard this was additionally for killing Zombie Santa on the train, but a repeat challenge seems odd, so don't know how that one happened. It is one that I have got, but again, don't know how. I wish they'd have some sort of challenge criteria associated with these calling cards and everything as you unlock them so that you can look back and be like, okay, that's how I got it, even if they are hidden on the surface. But anyways, that's the secret rewards here for the CODMAS event within Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. It is possible that maybe some of these come to free gift packs in the holidays, but again, kind of somewhat doubt those. Overall, again, are these the best rewards out there? Some are pretty cool, some not so much, but again, nothing really like a camo or hidden blueprint for an Easter egg or anything like that, but just some free stuff that you can earn here as a part of this holiday event. So that said, what happens next? Well, of course, you do have the next 3 days and some hours and change, depending on when you watch this video. The event ends on January 3rd at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Then a couple of hours later, that's when we roll right into the new Vortex event upcoming, which we'll have a video on the new maps, or rather new map variations, coming on Monday the 1st, I think it is. So stick around here for that, and we'll jump right into the coverage of the next event as well for Modern Warfare 3. But that said, that is where we're going to wrap it up. So let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of the hidden rewards? Like them, dislike them, worth their time, not so much? Personally, I'm on the not so much side of things for this, but there are some cool things no less if you guys are at all interested. But let me know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Modern Warfare 3, Warzone, FPS content like X Defiant, the finals, and other stuff here as it pops up. I'd love to have you in the community if you'd like to stay on top of all that. But that said, that is what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you later. Take care and peace.